Good morning and welcome to the Rhode Island College Workforce Development Hub. We are very pleased to welcome you here today for this exciting announcement. It is my honor to recognize my panelists and speakers here today, Mayor Maria Rivera, Governor Daniel McKee, Lieutenant Governor Sabina Matos, Secretary of State Nellie, General Treasurer Seth Magaziner, U.S. Senator Sheldon Whitehouse, Representative Joshua Giraldo, Senator Jonathan Acosta, Greg Norden, RIPTA Chief of Strategic Advancement, and Mario Bueno, Progreso Latino Executive Director. Thank you very much for joining us for this important announcement. Here at the Workforce Development Hub, we offer job training programs, ESL classes, financial literacy classes, and career advancement opportunities. Transportation, as you know, is a tremendous barrier for our learners and adults. And so being able to announce RIPTA bus passes here today will really make a significant difference in the lives of our learners. So thank you very much. I also want to recognize a group of students that are here in one of our ESL classes. Today is their very first day of class here with us, and so they are here for this exciting announcement and will be the first recipients of the Wave Pass. So thank you very much. It is now my honor to introduce Central Falls Mayor Maria Rivera.
Good morning. Thank you all for being here. Buenos dias. I always like to say buenos dias in Central Falls. I'd like to start by welcoming our elected officials, Governor McKee, Senator Sheldon Whitehouse, Treasurer Seth Magaziner, Lieutenant Governor Matos, Secretary Gorbea, Rep. McLaughlin, Rep. Giraldo, Senator Acosta, Council President Vega, who I haven't seen yet, Councilman Kazarian, Councilwoman Colon, and to RIPTA, Directors Scott Abedigian, Greg Norden, and the whole RIPTA team, Progreso Latinos Executive Director Mario Bueno, and of course Jennifer and the whole RIG team for welcoming us here today, this morning. As the state's densest city, Central Falls has many residents who do not have vehicles and rely on public transportation. I hope to see this exciting one-year pilot program we're launching today ease the financial cost for our community who's relying on the bus daily. It's been a priority of mine to support the daily life of our residents wherever possible. With easy access to RIPTA routes and now free starting rides in our city, I hope this new WAVE program inspires other residents to consider taking public transportation who don't normally use RIPTA. I'm happy to say that this program starts today, and we've already had over 20 residents come into City Hall this morning to pick up their cards, so they're really excited about this program. These free rides are accessible with the use of the WAVE app or a free WAVE smart card. I want to thank so many of our community partners around the city who have stepped up to help distribute these cards. Our public library, the McKenna Center, the Central Falls Housing Authority, Jenks Park Pediatrics, Progreso Latino, the Workforce Development Hub, and Blackstone Valley Neighborhood Health Station. WAVE cards will also be available at City Hall. I'm proud that Central Falls has a great opportunity here to help shape future policy and programs for our state. I look forward to seeing use of this program over the next year. Let's help please spread the word. So with all of your help, we can make sure that most of the residents or all of the residents in Central Falls who don't have transportation, or even if they have transportation, take advantage of this program here in the city. Thank you for being here again. And now it's my honor to introduce to you Governor Dan McKee.
Thank you, Mayor. Always a pleasure to be here, and I want to just congratulate Rhode Island College here for the programs that are going on. I know that when I was talking to former Mayor Diosa, he had this idea, this dream, and it carried forward, and now it's reality. And now current Mayor Rivera has kind of picked up where James Diosa left off. So congratulations for that. What an important thing to be able to help our students advance, right? And that's what we're talking about here today, advancing the people in Central Falls with this program. I do want to, again, every time that I speak, I know the senator gets tired of me saying it, but I'm telling you, we're so fortunate to have congressional leadership like Senator Whitehouse, Senator Reid, Congressman Cicilline now, who's in the Ukraine right now, working on that very important international matter. and along with Congressman Langevin. We're not standing in Rhode Island today being the highest vaccinated state in the country, being the top economy recovery in the Northeast, 4th in the country, without your help, Senator. So thank you so much for that. I also want to say the RIPTA, this is and one of only 25 agencies across the entire country that has got this grant funding that is going to allow this program to happen right here in Central Falls. So I want to thank Jennifer and the RIC Workforce Development Hub for hosting this morning. And this is a place where workforce can thrive in Central Falls and the entire Blackstone Valley. And that is why Central Falls is an ideal community to test the Ride-Free program. I've been in other cities that have done something similar. I know it makes a big difference as I've been traveling as a lieutenant governor, as a governor. This city, big ideas, is a square mile, but one of its very densely populated. And the results of this pilot will help RIPTA shape policy and programs initiatives well into the future. I know that a number of our proposals that have to do with the federal dollars that the Senator was able to bring to the state of Rhode Island is going to be talking about transportation modes and different levels of transportation and how we're going to advance the clean air through some of this transportation through the RIPTA program. So they're front and center, and I thank Scott Avedisian, who's not here with us this morning, and the leadership team at RIPTA for really stepping up and making this happen. Right now, it's about meeting people where they are. And right now, there's a demand for public transportation in this community. And I want to thank Scott, Greg, and the entire RIPTA team for continuing to improve our public transportation system and making it more accessible to the community. We know that access to affordable public transportation means better access to jobs, a better economy, and a better quality of life. One of our top priorities in my administration is to increase people's income. The way you do that is to provide them access, whether it's through transportation, or through education, job training, and then eventually good paying jobs. The residents of Central Falls will benefit from this program, making it easier to get to and from work and home, and local businesses in the city will benefit as well, because the transportation will bring people right to the doorstep of the small businesses right here in this community, which is going to help a great deal. And when I was walking through with the mayor, several months ago, making sure our small businesses are part of this whole mix, right? We've got to make sure that they thrive. So thank you to all the community partners and agencies who have a hand in launching this pilot, an innovative one. And I hope that everyone in Central Falls is able to take advantage of this service. I know that the mayor will make sure that everybody knows about it, and I'm sure that the work is going to be a great benefit to this city and also to the state of Rhode Island. As one city gets stronger, the entire state of Rhode Island gets stronger, and that's what we're all about. So thank you for having me here today, and now I'll turn it over to our Lieutenant Governor, Sabina Matos. Sabina?
Good morning. I'm excited to be here to announce this pilot program here in Central Falls. The Ride-Free Central Falls will be a game changer for the residents of this city who relied on public transportation, but also it's going to make a huge difference because it's going to encourage others of us who normally drive to go to different places to give it a try. And I'm looking forward to see what we're going to learn from this program. This program is a pilot program. I'm a big fan of pilot programs. When I was in the city council, I was always volunteering in my community to be a pilot program because we learn a lot that we can implement to other communities. I'm looking forward also to see, especially now that gas prices are going up, this is another way how we can save by, so I'm encouraging all of the residents of the city of Central Falls to take advantage of this program and to leave your car at home. And another benefit of having this program is that we can start making less reliability or always counting on gas and oil in order to for the transportation and to move around. So I can see this being a win-win situation for all of us in the state of Rhode Island. I'm encouraged to see that Central Falls is willing to start the program, and I'm looking forward to see the program being expanded throughout the state of Rhode Island, and I'll be there championing all of you moving forward. It is truly an honor to be here. I just want to say that to the director of RIPTA, Scott Abadisha, thank you for the work that he has been doing. And also, Mayor Rivera, thank you for always working with us to make sure that we improve the life of the residents of the state of Rhode Island and the residents of Central Falls. And as the governor said, I have to acknowledge again the federal delegation. I'm not going over all the elected officials because the mayor already did, but I have to make sure that we acknowledge the federal delegation. Senator Whitehouse, what you and Senator Reed and Congressman Langevin and Congressman Cicilline have been doing for the state of Rhode Island, it is so much appreciated. We cannot say that enough. Thank you for all the resources that you make sure that you bring back to the state of Rhode Island and for bringing innovative ideas back to us. So I'm very grateful for everything that all of you do. And I know we also have representatives from the other federal delegations here, and I want to welcome them also here. But thank you, and now I'm going to turn the program over to Secretary of State Nellie Gorbea.
Buenos dias, good morning. I am so excited of everything that's been said so far, and by the way, of course, welcome to everybody, and particularly to my colleagues in government, but Mayor Rivera, the idea that we're piloting this with el primer día de clase para estos chicos. Qué bien, muchas felicidades. That is awesome. So it's great to be here in Central Falls. I'm not surprised to be in Central Falls for innovative public policy, because little do Rhode Islanders know that really great stuff is happening in many of our cities, and particularly in the city of Central Falls. Now, this doesn't just happen, and of course, we've got to thank our amazing federal delegation, Senator Reed, Whitehouse, Congressman Langevin, and Cicilline, because support at the federal level is what helps us at the state and local level get things done. But you need, somebody who's gonna really take that step forward, and Mayor Rivera and Director Scott Abadisha and the team at RIPTA and the team at Central Falls are examples of the kind of elected and appointed officials that we need in our state to move our state forward. One thing that I've learned in my 7 years and a half years as Secretary of State is that systems and processes that made sense generations ago no longer make sense today. And so that's why I'm proud of the work that we've done. For example, you see it in terms of modernizing voting systems. Well, today we're modernizing transit systems. And I'm looking really forward to seeing this grow. As a working mom, I've come to rely on RIPTA to help me. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to figure out how RIPTA can fill into your life. But I have a daughter who actually needs to get from school to her extracurricular activity in the afternoon. And she's learned to use the RIPTA app. She's learned to take the RIPTA bus. She's even missed the bus and try to find the next bus. And I am incredibly grateful to the fact that I can do that. It allows me as a working mom to focus on the job at hand. And we need to do that for more parents, the stress on parents between trying to meet the needs of our children, trying to meet the needs of our families, and then just working folks being able to get ahead is really difficult. And programs like this are going to make a huge difference, particularly, as we said, given gas prices going up the way they have. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this works out. I'm sure that Central Falls is going to give us all of the input along with RIPTA on what they've learned along the way. Thank you for taking that leap into the future for us. And I look forward to seeing it expanded throughout the state. Take care. And I was supposed to introduce the treasurer, Seth Magaziner.
Well, thank you, Secretary. Thank you, Mayor and Governor, for hosting us today. To Rhode Island College, for all that you do to expand opportunity in our state. To all of the elected officials who are here, thank you for your leadership and your support. We are here, this is an exciting announcement, but we are here at a time when many people are struggling. The cost of living, as measured by CPI, has gone up 7.5% in the last 12 months. And free public transportation can make it easier for Rhode Islanders to keep up with the cost of living, make it easier for seniors who are on a fixed income, make it easier for people who have to get to work or get to school, make it easier for employers who need their workforce to be able to get to work. Free public transportation, as is being piloted here in Central Falls, can make all the difference in a person's ability to pay their bills, to keep up with their expenses, to build savings, and to build a life. That is why this is so exciting. A year or so ago, I stood in Kennedy Plaza, and I want to give a shout out to some legislators who are not here in addition to all of those who are. Senator Megan Kallman and Representative Leonella Felix are lead sponsors of a free RIPTA bill that has been introduced that I support. We hope that this is just the first step. It's an important first step. It's important to start with trials so that you can prove the point. But we hope that this is just a first step to making public transportation even more affordable statewide for all Rhode Islanders so that it is easier for people to keep up with that cost of living. And of course, affordability is important, but so is access. So we also are going to continue to fight for more resources to expand the number of routes and the frequency of those routes to make sure that all Rhode Islanders can access affordable public transportation. So, thank you to everybody on this momentous announcement for getting us to this point. We're excited to see what the next months bring in this pilot, and we're excited to continue to fight the fight for affordable, accessible public transportation statewide. Thank you very much, and with that, I believe it is my honor and duty to introduce our United States Senator Sheldon Whitehouse. Senator.
Thank you, Seth, and thank you everyone for turning out for this. I'm honored to represent the delegation that helped provide the federal funding for this project, this wonderful one-year pilot. I want to thank Rhode Island College and Jennifer for hosting us. I want to recognize our governor, our lieutenant governor, our secretary of state, and our treasurer for their support for this program. Particular congratulations to Mayor Rivera and to her predecessor, who is not here, James Diosa, who had a hand in getting this all set up. I want to recognize Representatives Geraldo and McLaughlin, who are here, and Senator Acosta, Mario Bueno from Progreso Latino, which is such an important force in our community, the RIPTA board members who are here, and our friends, the council members and staff and officials of Central Falls. Little city, big thing. This is a test and learn proposition, and if we can show here that free public transportation works for people's opportunity, works for our Rhode Island economy, and works for the environment, then that's a triple win that I hope we can expand. So on behalf of Jack and Jim and David, we are delighted that this is going forward, and we hope that it is a precursor to even bigger things. And with that, I will introduce Representative Geraldo.